100 leads to get a new client. How did I come up with that number? You got to get 100 leads or make 100 calls, whether it's a phone call or a cold call physical. When you get those 100 calls, you call them up, you're probably going to get through to 30 decision makers on average. When you get through those 30 decision makers, you're probably going to get 2 to 4 appointments. Okay? With those 2 to 4 appointments, you're going to get one new deal or a new client. That is the formula. Pretty tried and true. Now, I see a lot of people, I'm looking at some faces, and I see people, oh my God, 100 calls to get one client. I think I'd rather go to her session where it takes one call to make one client. Okay? So, think about it. I've got 75 corporate clients. Do the math. Think how many calls I had to make. Okay, and I've lost clients over the years. All right? There's no shortcut. There is no shortcut in this business if you want to succeed. You know, I will say this. There are times where you can hit a home run as a rookie. You fall into something, all of a sudden you call on somebody, they need $100,000 worth of goods. You know, you marry a person whose father owns a bank. That's a good one too, kids. But if you're not that person, 100 calls. There's no way around it. It's a contact sport. You got to make a lot of contacts. Okay? I mean, and it's scary. I mean, when I started out 15 years ago, I was making, I want to say, 160 to 175 physical cold calls a week where I would collect cards. Okay, I think I was drinking, unfortunately, I don't think Starbucks was real prominent. I could have used that back then. I think I was drinking like 8 or 9 Cokes a day. And then I was making probably 300 to 400 phone calls a week. Okay, but after my first year, I had 30 clients. Okay, there's no shortcut. 100 calls, 1 client. You just got to focus. I have a whole session on working the phones and getting meetings and so forth, which is unfortunately not at this show. I'm sorry. But so 100 calls to get 1 new client. I mean, it's just, yes, ma'am. I'll tell you what is your name, ma'am? Margaret just said, are you finding that you're getting more clients or finding prospects through email and internet? I don't care. When I'm a sales manager and I manage my force, I don't care how you get your leads. This is a true story. I have a rep in Atlanta who goes for lunch once a week. I don't know if it's a Chili's or a Friday, okay? He steals all the business cards from the fishbowl, win a free lunch. Okay? Now, when he told me this, I said, wow, very ingenious. Get arrested. I don't know you. Okay? So he's still doing it and has not got, I think he's on Most Wanted. He has not gotten caught yet. Okay? I don't care how you get your leads. I'm an old cold calling veteran that went door to door collecting cards and getting decision makers. That's how I did it. Okay? But I know it's a new age. You can get lists off the internet. You can go to the yellow pages. I don't know if they even make yellow pages anymore. Whatever you need to do, you got to get 100